ever make love in the presence of your toddlers? In today's episode, we'll be talking about 6 things parents do knowingly or unknowingly that damage their children's future and children's emotion. Especially young parents that have toddlers, they don't take note of it. They might see it as nothing, but may I tell you that it's not good to their mental health and even to their physical body. Come to another episode. Thank you so much for being part of this family. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button to know when we upload another valuable video. So I want you to grab your pen, I want you to grab your paper, and let's discuss and look at these 6 things that parents do that affect their children. Number 1, never you ever make love in the presence of your toddlers. Yes, you might look at them, you feel like they are toddlers, they are young, they don't know anything. They can't recall, they don't understand. But may I tell you something? They might be young, they might be small, they might be toddlers, but they have brain. They have eyes. Their brains can retrieve things. Their eyes knows what they see. If you want to make love, please make sure that they are sleeping, or you can call any of your aunties, cousins, or this one to come and take them away. The dangerous part of it is this: even though they might not purely understand what is happening, but they may practice what they see with one another. So never you ever make love whenever you are with your toddlers. Number 2, never you ever birth together with your children, especially the opposite sex. I have seen so many parents, mother, father, they took their kids, the opposite ones, into the bedroom and birthed together with them. It is not good to their mental health. If you want to bath, make sure you bath them or you bath yourself first. After bathing yourself, you dress properly and you take him or her and bath her. Because the dangerous part of it is this: they may be watching you, saying different things in your body that is not in their body. And they might be wondering, or they might, there's so many things going inside their mind. So if you want to take bath the baby first, before taking your own bath, or you bath yourself first before bathing baby. But never you ever bath together with your toddlers. Number 3, never you ever fight or quarrel in the presence of your toddlers. I have seen so many couples, when they're angry with one another, they quarrel in the presence of their children. Yes, you might say that there are so many discrepancies or so many things, range, anger, or something that made you not to control yourself. But may I tell you, the moment you keep quarreling, fighting before them, you are teaching them something indirectly. They will think that that is way of life. If you have something with your spouse, if you have something you don't agree with, if you have something that makes you angry, please take time, take moments to discuss it together in your bedroom, in anywhere else, in the park, anywhere. But never you ever fight before your toddlers, because the truth is this: when they get married, when they marry, they will fight their own spouse because they will think it is way of life without knowing it is not a way of life. Before we continue, my YouTube friend, I want to ask you, have you subscribed? Have you hit the notification button? Please support us to grow our channel so that we can be motivated to bring valuable videos for you. Thank you so much for doing that. Number 4, never you ever make your spouse to look like a wicked one before your children. What did I mean by that? I think this one goes especially to women. For example, if your child did something and your husband wants to beat him or beat her or correct him or correct her, I've seen so many women that will say, "Oh, leave her, she's just a child. Oh, don't beat my child. Oh, I will take care of it by myself." But the truth is that you never take care of it. You are supporting the child indirectly and making your husband to look like the wicked one before your child. Do you know the dangerous part of it is this? Whenever your child notices that mommy is the one that is supporting me, they begin to develop hatred over that Or whenever they see that daddy is the one supporting me, they develop hatred over mommy, knowingly or unknowingly. They will do something knowing that daddy or mommy will support them. Or whenever daddy is around, they will do something knowing that someone that will support them is there. So what do you do? Whenever your spouse is beating or correcting your child, support that moment. Encourage that child to listen to what your spouse is saying. Maybe he's beating him or her for something wrong she did. Encourage, support. Perhaps if you want to talk to your husband or your spouse that the way he or she beats the baby is too much, you can do it in absence of the baby, but not before the baby. Number 5, never you ever criticize your spouse before your children. I've seen so many couples that criticize their spouse before their children. For example, they will tell their children, "Oh, I am the one that taking care of bills. I am the one that pay for your school fees. I am the one that buy your uniforms. I am the one that do this. I am the one that do that. Your daddy is not contributing anything. Your daddy doesn't take care of us. Your daddy doesn't know that we are existing." Yes, your spouse might be doing that. I am not doubting it. But never you ever criticize your spouse before your children. What do you need to do? Talk to your spouse and always make these children to love your spouse. Even though your spouse might have all these weaknesses, never you ever display it or showcase it before the children. Because the moment you do that, the moment they see that, oh, mommy is the one that carry all the bills, mommy is the one that do everything, mommy is the one that is not doing anything, they are developing hatred over the dad. They are saying it that daddy doesn't value things that is happening in the family. This is something between you and your spouse. Last but not the least is showing favoritism to your children. Yes, you might look at them and feel like, yes, they are toddlers, they will not understand or something of that nature. But may I tell you that they take notes. Whenever you treat them differently, they know. The way you talk to the younger one, the way you talk to the elder one, the way you talk to both of them, they take notes of them. And may I tell you, when they grow up, even as they are still young, they begin to develop that hatred over their brother or sister, over their siblings. So, as parents, never you ever show favoritism to any of your child. Treat them equally, talk to them equally, display every love equally, so that they will never ever have hatred over their siblings. Thank you so much, my YouTube friends. I hope you have learned something from this episode. Please don't forget to like, share, hit the notification button, and put in the comments your takeaway or your experience as a child when you are growing up. Do you experience any of these things we talk about when you are growing up? Thank you, and I will see you in another episode. Shalom.